All right, we turn our attention back to the weather. And Rich, I was thinking about if tourists around, sometimes you're in a hotel, you're watching the local news. We're glad you're watching us here at King 5. And I'm wondering, is it about average if they scheduled their trip a long time ago here? Or is it a little bit warmer than usual, a little colder than usual? How would you describe the weather this week?
Well, interestingly enough, we hit 56 degrees at SeaTac yesterday, which was the normal for the date.
Perfect.
But that's almost like a jackpot when we actually hit the normal. It's what it averages out to, but it very seldom actually occurs itself. But yeah, yesterday was a normal day. And actually, it's been not a bad spring week. We've had a few periods of time. We've had some weak storm systems move through, but then we have days like today where we're between storm systems. A lot of clouds around, but seeing sunshine kind of peeking through. In fact, looking out the windows here, it's looking like a lot of sunshine beginning to peek through those clouds that are out there. Nothing to show you on the Doppler radar. It is a dry afternoon. It's going to stay dry until probably most places until late tonight. Bellingham might get wet a little bit sooner with this next little system coming in, but at least for the afternoon hours, you definitely will not need your rain gear. Looking out there at Painfield, you see pretty thick clouds out there, but you can occasionally glimpse the sun through them, and they will thin a little bit as we head towards later on this afternoon. Checking the view there at Granite Falls High School, looking kind of dark and threatening, but again, no precipitation out of that, and those should break out a little bit later in the day. Starting to brighten up, looking out from the Seattle waterfront, and that's encouraging. And definitely in Auburn, at Auburn High School, you can look, the sky's starting to brighten up considerably, and might see a few breaks in that overcast here pretty soon. And similarly, as you go farther south, things looking a little bit brighter there as well around Olympia. Checking temperatures, they've warmed up now mostly into the low to mid 50s around Western Washington. Our SchoolNet sites are running 54 in Camano Island, 52 in Silverdale. We've got North Bend checking in at 54 degrees, and a little cooler out there at Clallam Bay this afternoon at 46 degrees and 50 degrees in Auburn. Checking the computer model, you can see at noontime still showing a lot of clouds over us, but as we head farther into the afternoon, we do start to see those clouds thin out a little bit, and we'll see a little bit more sunshine. And then as we head on towards this evening, you can see we start to see a little band approach the coast. Overnight tonight, we'll probably see a few showers kind of move through, but the main push of this front, which is another really weak front moving through here, it's probably going to be during the morning commute tomorrow. There'll be a little bit of light rain out there, so we'll have a few wet roadways, but it shouldn't be anything serious. That moves on through, and then it leaves behind some unstable weather that might produce a few showers, but also starting to see a convergence zone as we head towards noon tomorrow, and that'll be with us through the afternoon and evening. It's a little bit farther south than usual. Normally it's Seattle northward to Everett to Marysville. It looks like this one's going to operate between Everett and Tacoma, so expect that a little bit farther to the south than what we're normally used to. Checking the mountain conditions, they're in pretty good shape up there. Looks like a few people up making it up for what's definitely some spring skiing up there right now, but bare pavement, so easy driving across the Cascade Passes. And out along the coast there at Westport, we're looking at a pretty nice day as well, with the sun possibly peeking out there a little bit later on. Checking our forecast overall for today. Partly sunny. It's going to be that filtered sunshine. Temperatures today getting into the mid to upper 50s, and maybe some 60s down in the South Sound. As we head towards tomorrow, we'll get that little bit of light rain during the morning commute, and then off and on showers in the afternoon. But as I showed you, that's going to be mostly in the convergence zone from Tacoma up to Everett, and east and west from there. But north and south of there, good chance we're going to see partly sunny afternoon with just a couple showers. A few showers linger into Thursday and then wrap up drying out later in the day entirely. We'll start dry on Friday, but increasing showers moving in during the afternoon. Temperatures cooling back later in the week to the low to mid 50s. Morning shower Saturday. Right now, Saturday afternoon looks pretty nice. It should be dry and sunny, low to mid 50s. Increasing rain later in the day on Sunday. And actually, we get a pretty good system through here on Monday. It's going to give us some pretty steady rain. It's going to give us some gusty winds with it, and also some more mountain snow for the ski area. So that'll be good news because we haven't seen much new snow up there in the last week or two. And though it's now almost April, we don't expect to see a whole lot of snow up there, Steve.